You probably think the magic word is please, don't you? When Paxton C. Haymeyer's babysitter asked him for the magic word, she never imagined the real magic word was Alakazumba, or that Paxton would wish for walruses to chase her to the North Pole. Paxton's parents never imagined the magic word Alakazumba would result in a remodeling of their home, complete with a water park and moat. Paxton's best friend Rosie never imagined Alakazumba would mean Paxton's idea of fun and her idea of boring would turn into playing cards with a robot and elephant and then looking at his sneaker collection. And Paxton himself never imagined Alakazumba would make him so lonely. Paxton used the magic word, and he learned that he needed to be very careful what he wished for. He learned to be grateful for what he had, and he learned how to say you're sorry. The Magic Word by Mac Barnett and Elise Parsley. This book has several uses in the classroom, in curriculum, and in the library. It's a good recommendation for teachers looking for books on theme, to teach theme, and to teach point of view and perspective. This story is told in the third person, so a good inferencing of perspective would be to ask kids, even in the upper elementary grades, to take one of the characters and speak from their point of view. Describe how Rosie felt when Paxton all of a sudden had all this stuff, but he turned out to be epically boring. Take the viewpoint of the parents when they came home and found their house completely destroyed and turned around. And of course, the viewpoint of the babysitter when she got chased to the North Pole by walruses. Also, this is a good book if teachers come and ask you for recommendations. I always giggle a little bit when teachers come and ask me for good books about a certain topic because, well, I just have good books in my library. But I would move this to the top of the list of good books about manners. You could also use this book in your makerspaces. Add a magic tricks station in your makerspaces. One of my sons was very interested in magic tricks when he was younger, and so we got him a little magic kit. And it was very cheap. It was $25, and it came with a lot of accessories to use. And he worked very hard to master some of these tricks and learned a lot about optical illusions and sleight of hand. And so a natural extension then would be to ask students to come up with their own sleight of hand tricks. Mac Barnett's the author of this book. You probably recognize some of the other stories that he's written. He's relatively new to the picture book scene, but is proving to be quite talented. He's also given a very good TED Talk on children and reading and adults and their perspectives and how reading affects them. Elise Parsley also describes herself on her Twitter account as the new kid on the picture book block, and one of her books is also on this upcoming year's Show Me nominees too. New kid, but a very promising talent. Enjoy the book.